Hello everyone, welcome back to Loot Drop. As always, I am David Player One, and today I'm really excited because we are unboxing another video game collector's edition. This is the Soulcalibur 6 collector's edition. Really excited. I'm a huge fan of Soulcalibur. I've played all of them. I own all of them. Just big fan all around. So when they were doing a collector's edition, of course I had to get this. So let's just jump right in. I will tell you, it absolutely has my trifecta, the art book, the soundtrack, and the Steelbook. The Steelbook is supposed to be a little bit different, so we'll see how that goes. So let's just check it out. This is what you're going to see when you open the box. I think you can see the games and stuff are over here, and I think the statue's under here. So let's check out this stuff first. Of course, we have the game Soulcalibur 6 for Xbox One. And so let's check out, first thing here is the art book. As you can see, hardback, always like that. Really nice design on the exterior. Let's flip through it and check it out. Got a lot of art for the backgrounds, a lot of really good, colorful art. I like the fact that they sort of have a biography for every character, sort of a breakdown. As a longtime fan of the series, I think this is the first true art book for Soulcalibur that I have. Really looking forward to reading all the backgrounds on every character and flipping through the art on that. Really like this art book. Really nice. It's actually, let's see how many pages this is. It's over 100 pages, so that's always good in my book. All right, so here we go. This is the Steelbook. And this is a little different. So first off, the art on the outside, really nice. You've got the Soul Blade on one side and Soul Edge on the other. I think it's Soulcalibur and Soul Edge, sorry. Sort of the good sword and the evil sword on the front and the back. But you might notice there's a little button built into the front of the case. And I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but if I push it...
Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls and swords, eternally retold.
So it actually has a sound box built into it. If you pop open the case, you can see on the front left, there's a speaker built into it. So if you push it while it's open, I think it's even louder.
The legend will never die.
And it's kind of cool. It's funny because it's the announcer from Soulcalibur, but it sounds a little bit like Optimus Prime coming through the speaker.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
And the art on the inside, as always with these steelbooks, really nice. You've got Siegfried on the left where the speaker is, and then you've got Nightmare on the right side. Of course, if you've played the game, you know Nightmare is the evil manifestation of Siegfried. Also included inside the Steelbook is the actual soundtrack. I don't know how many tracks it is because it doesn't say. I may pop it in and check it out. But it is a nice physical soundtrack instead of being a digital download. And also in the Steelbook, it actually has this plastic sort of flap so that you can put the game and the soundtrack in the Steelbook all at once. I know sometimes you have to take, they'll put the soundtrack in the Steelbook, you got to take it out. But so this is nice. And the speaker thing, I really actually like the art. I wasn't sure when I read about it if the Steelbook was going to be kind of oddly shaped because of the built-in sound effects. But it's actually the same size as a normal Steelbook. It has a slight raise here on the left where the speaker is.
Soulcalibur 6.
So that's pretty cool. That's something different. I don't have another Steelbook that does anything like that. So it's pretty cool to add that to the collection. Okay, so that covers the Steelbook, the art book, and the soundtrack. So now, the big item, of course, that came in this is a statue. I'll slip this out, being careful not to break anything. And the character that the statue represents is Sophitia, which, if you're at all familiar with the series, she's the Greek female fighter from the game. She's blonde. She's been around actually since the beginning of the series. She was in the original Soul Blade and Soul Edge games. Soul Blade was the home version. Soul Edge was the arcade version. So let's pull this out. It's a little bit bigger than I actually thought it was. All right, so we got that out of the box. I have to say the detail on this is really nice. It's a little bit lighter than I first thought. So that means it's probably not quite as thick material as some of the other figures I've gotten. But the detail on it is really good. I've talked about it before. Sometimes statues have bad faces. The nice thing in Soulcalibur is the faces aren't always super detailed. They have a slightly smoother, almost anime kind of look to them. So the statue captures that really well. The detail in her hair is really good. And of course, in her clothing, you can actually see like the I don't know what you call it, the embroidery. I don't know. The outfit looks really good. The shoes have a lot of cool detail. Even the boots with the laces on the side. The sword, which was a separate piece that you actually had to push into her hand. Obviously, you didn't want that breaking off in the box. So the sword, though, it's got some marks on it, and obviously it's been battle tested. The shield looks just like it does in the game. It's a very cool figure. I like the pose. I will say that it's maybe a little bit, for lack of a better word, sexier than I might normally get a figure to be. I mean, it's not too bad, but again, it is accurate to the video game, so take that as you will. But I do like it. I like the details on the base as well. It's very, quote-unquote, ornate. You know, my one complaint might have been, she is one of the iconic characters of Soulcalibur, but it might have been cool if they had done one of Mitsurugi or Killick, or even my favorite character, Sung Mina. But this is still a good choice, and like I said, the detail and the work on this will definitely get displayed with the Tekken and Street Fighter figures that I have, for sure. All right, so now that brings us to our favorite part. Was it all worth it? So as always, I did get this through Best Buy. I thought they were going to screw me over on the shipping again, but they didn't. It got here on time because I got an email saying it was delayed, and then like an hour later I got an email saying it was on time. So whatever, I got it. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about I got my Spider-Man like 5 days later than I was supposed to. Anyways, doing it through Best Buy, though, I still have Best Buy Gamers Club. This entire set was originally $150, but with the discount, I actually got it for $120. So that helped a lot. So as always, we subtract the price of the game first. And if I had bought this with Best Buy's Gamer Club, it would have been $48 instead of $60. So just to keep things fair, we do the $48 from the $120, and that brings us down to $72. So we're just going to figure out if all these other items are worth $72. And of course, it had the trifecta. So we'll start with the art book. Really like the art book. It's hardback. It's over 100 pages. It's a decent size without taking up too much room on the shelf. You know, sometimes I like them a little bit more like full book size. But this is really nice. And like I said, it had, you know, the biographies of characters. It has a lot of concept art. It's a lot of hand-drawn stuff. Always appreciate that. So I would say, man, this is somewhere between 15 to 20 bucks. I might actually give this, we'll split the difference. We'll say like $17 for the art book. So we subtract 17 from our 72. Now we're looking at $55. So let's jump over to the Steelbook. Normally when I really like a Steelbook, I'll give it like $7. I'm actually going to go a little higher for this one just because it is different. It's unique. It's not like anything I have in my collection now. So since it's sort of the first of this kind, I'm actually going to give this $10. I like the art on the outside. I like the art in the inside, and then the little sound effects.
Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls
This is the long one, of course.
eternally retold.
It's a cool little like extra thing. It stands out from all the other Steelbooks in my collection, so that's cool. So yeah, $10 for that. So that knocks us down to $45. And then soundtrack on the inside of the Steelbook. I don't know how many tracks it is. I haven't had a chance to pop it in yet. But it is a physical disc. It says it's a soundtrack compilation, so there's probably going to be at least 10 tracks, maybe more. You know, I like it when they come in the jewel case, but I'd give this probably at least $10. So if we subtract 10 from that, now we're looking at $35. So the question is the statue worth $35? I would say absolutely yes, it is. This would probably go for anywhere from $40 to $50. I mean, that's what it would be worth for me to pay for it. Like I said, good detail, good size. It'll stand out. It'll go well with like the reuse statue and stuff that I have. So yeah, that makes it this collector's edition absolutely worth it. And the soundtrack might be worth more if it's more like a 20-track soundtrack. I just don't know until I listen to it. Oh, and I almost forgot. I got this for pre-ordering it from Best Buy. It's a Talim collectible figure. It says it's like 3.5 inches tall. So we can tear that open and see what that's like. That adds a little bit, a little more value to it. If you look this up on the Best Buy website, they don't sell it individually, but they have it priced at like $15 or $16, which is probably a little much for something this size. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely cool. She's another character. She's been around since, I want to say Soulcalibur 2, maybe the original Soulcalibur. I don't remember, but So it's a nice bonus little figure. I mean, this is the sort of thing I would pay like another $5 for. But it's actually pretty detailed. I'm surprised in how much detail there is in the figure. That's a nice little bonus. Like I said, that was for pre-ordering it from Best Buy. They actually shipped that separately. So that's kind of cool. I know if you pre-ordered it from, I think, GameStop or somebody, you get like a fig pin of Ivy. It's all these female characters for some reason. But so anyways, that's a cool bonus. This was absolutely worth it. I'm a huge Soulcalibur fan, so y'all need to get out of here so I can quick install this and jump online and start playing. This is one of the few fighting games I would actually say I'm good at. Most of them I have fun with, but this one I'm actually pretty good at. So I'll see y'all online. Challenge me if you see me, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.